Luka Doncic shrugs off Lakers' grueling road trip. "We're getting paid to do this." The Los Angeles Lakers are in the middle of one of the toughest stretches on their schedule. Flights, back-to-backs, hostile arenas, and almost no time to breathe. Most teams would be complaining. Most stars would be talking about fatigue. But Luka Doncic is doing the exact opposite. After yet another physically demanding road game, Luka was asked about the grind of the NBA schedule and the Lakers' exhausting trip across multiple cities. His response instantly went viral. "We're getting paid to do this." Simple, blunt, and very Luka. That one sentence summed up his mindset and sent a clear message across the league: excuses aren't part of the equation. While fans debate rest, minutes, and load management, Doncic is focused on competing, no matter the circumstances. This road trip hasn't been easy for the Lakers. Long travel days, little recovery time, and elite opponents have tested both the roster and coaching staff. Yet Luka's comments cut through the noise. Instead of framing the trip as a burden, he framed it as the job, one that comes with pressure, expectations, and responsibility. And that's what makes this moment so revealing. Luka Doncic has always played with an edge, but there's been a noticeable shift in his tone this season. He's not just putting up numbers. He's setting the standard. Whether he's dropping triple-doubles or grinding through ugly wins, his leadership has become impossible to ignore. The quote also reignited debate around modern NBA culture. In an era where stars often sit games for rest, Luka's mentality feels almost old school. No dramatics. No complaints. Just acknowledgement that the grind is part of the privilege. League insiders say comments like this resonate in locker rooms more than fans realize. When your best player shrugs off exhaustion, it forces everyone else to fall in line. Role players push harder. Coaches trust their rotations more. The mentality becomes contagious. For the Lakers, that's crucial. This team has faced criticism for inconsistency, defensive lapses, and a lack of urgency at times. But Luka's response suggests there's an internal accountability forming. He knows what's expected in Los Angeles: the spotlight, the scrutiny, and the pressure to win every night. And he's embracing it. The road trip itself has been a measuring stick. Facing playoff-level opponents away from home exposes weaknesses quickly. Every missed rotation, every careless turnover gets magnified. But instead of pointing fingers or talking about tired legs, Luka's message was clear: deal with it. That attitude has earned him respect across the league. Former players have often said the NBA schedule weeds out pretenders. Anyone can look good at home with rest. The real stars show up on the road, late at night, when energy is low and crowds are hostile. Luka's willingness to dismiss the grind speaks volumes about his competitive mindset. It also feeds into a larger narrative about his evolution. Early in his career, critics questioned Luka's conditioning and defensive effort. But those critiques have grown quieter as his game has matured. He's learned how to manage his body, pace himself within games, and still dominate when it matters most. That's not accidental. It's the result of experience and accountability. The Lakers' coaching staff has noticed it too. They've leaned into Luka's leadership, giving him more responsibility late in games and trusting him to read defenses on the fly. When your star isn't looking for excuses, it makes those decisions easier. And let's be honest, fans loved the quote. Social media exploded almost instantly. Some praised Luka for his honesty. Others compared his mentality to legends who treated the grind as part of the honor. Even rival fans had to admit the comment hit differently in a league where complaining often grabs headlines. Of course, not everyone agrees. Some argue that acknowledging fatigue is important for player health. The NBA season is long, and burnout is real. But Luka's point wasn't dismissing science, it was about perspective. The grind is part of the deal, and he's not running from it. That mindset could matter come playoff time. Postseason basketball is nothing but road trips, hostile environments, and physical battles. Teams that mentally prepare early often survive longer. If Luka is already locked into that mentality, it gives the Lakers a psychological edge heading into high-stakes games. And that's why this quote feels bigger than just a soundbite. It's a snapshot of where Luka Doncic is in his career, confident, accountable, and fully aware of the expectations that come with being a superstar in one of the league's most demanding markets. He's not asking for sympathy. He's asking for wins. As the Lakers continue their road trip, every game will test that mindset. Losses will invite criticism. Wins will fuel momentum. But one thing is clear: Luka isn't interested in excuses, and is not hiding from the grind.